Hello everyone, I am Basupanti. I am going to talk about chemistry 21-23 lab. We are talking about acid-base extraction. This experiment, I have Goody's powder. In Goody's powder, I have 4 components: aspirin, caffeine, acetaminophen, and binder. Our goal is to separate all of them 4 and compare how much we recover, okay, based on the level. So, first I going to ahead and weigh out 1400 milligram of Goody's powder, which I am going to transfer in the Erlenmeyer flask. Just a small Erlenmeyer flask, carefully transfer everything. So from here we need to separate 4 components. This one, I have 8 milliliter dichloromethane. I added here. And what happens here? Out of 4 components, 2 components, aspirin and caffeine, are soluble in dichloromethane. Other 2 are insoluble. So we'll warm up this one for a while in hot plate, and while heating, we'll cover it with the water glass. We just warm up. Okay. Once we warm up, the aspirin and caffeine will be dissolved, and acetaminophen and binder will be the solid. We'll filter it, then we'll separate 2 parts, and we'll go from there. It's just heating now. Since my solution is boiling, but it's not right. See, it's boiling, it's very hot. So most of it dissolved, still I can see some solid there. Okay, I'll let it cool down for a while we are handling. I keep my hot plate here. Just be careful, okay? Don't touch the surface of the hot plate. It's really hot. Really hot, okay? Leave it there on. We need it later. So we're just cooling down. And I have the filter paper funnel ready to filter. So the solution we dissolve before we add it. 2 components dissolve, 2 solid also. Now I have that Goody's powder dissolved, but you see some solid here. Okay, I'm going to filter. Okay, so this gravity filtration, just pour it there. The liquid should have 2 components. But you see, there is some solid. I need to transfer everything, so I'm using some dichloromethane to transfer that one to the filter. Alright, that's the top wise to transfer everything. Will be more. And whatever dissolved is transferred. So whatever the solid, it should be the binder or acetaminophen. And on the side, this one is the liquid filtered. It just came out. It has caffeine and aspirin. I put on the side. That's my beaker one. I cover it, otherwise it will evaporate. I have a solid in the filter paper. This is binder and acetaminophen. So we are going to dissolve in ethanol and warm up. Acetaminophen will dissolve, binder will remain there, and we'll again filter it. Okay, let's go ahead and do that one. So to transfer, I put the funnel on the side. I just open the filter paper and transfer to the beaker with the 6 milliliter of ethanol slowly. It's kind of funny. And if there is something left from the very first beaker, I can swing that one and swing ethanol because it's slower. So I transfer everything or try to transfer everything. So you might see something stick there or on the side or a little bit absorb. That's part of the error of the experiment. We can eliminate, reduce this one. We cannot completely eliminate this one. So we warm up again in hot plate. That's ethanol, which is binder and acetaminophen. Put on the side. Okay. Let's cover it and heat it for a while. And what happens here? The binder will not dissolve. Acetaminophen will dissolve. And we'll filter it. Whatever remains in the filter paper, that's the binder. We'll dry it, weigh it out. Whatever goes to the liquid, that's the dissolved acetaminophen. We'll evaporate it very slowly. Once we evaporate all the ethanol, we'll have the solid acetaminophen. That's the step. Okay, it's warming up. Always level it. See, I warmed up this one. I think we need to rinse a little bit more. I see some solid and most of the solid is gone, which means acetaminophen dissolved, binder is still there. Okay, and I'll do another filtration and in another beaker. Filtration, you can use stand and everything, but since I'm using the small funnel, it's holding there. But that's not the best way to do it. But I think that's good. It's dissolved maybe. That's the ethanol actually. The 1 milliliter I'm going to add it. Let's evaporate it, so I just want to balance it.
What are you looking for when you heat it up? What are you trying to bring it to?
Yeah, we have to heat it up so it dissolves acetaminophen and the binder remains the solid. Once you filter, binder separated and acetaminophen goes to the liquid. And once you evaporate the solvent, then you have your solid separated.
Okay.
Then in this liquid, the very first beaker, we have 2 compounds. So we'll separate those 2. So total we are making 4 solids separate.
Okay, so okay.
And Goody's powder has 4 components here. We are separating all of them one by one. Yeah. So, okay, I'm taking the speaker out. I need it enough. Mostly everything dissolved, okay? There is some binder left, which is good. Let it to cool down, and I'll filter it. Now we'll go back and work with the very first fraction. So far, if you are following properly, you understand? So we have the binder here, we try it, weigh it out, you can see it, okay? Acetaminophen is there. What we have here? Aspirin and caffeine. Both are soluble in organic solvent. How do we separate it? If you look at the chemistry, caffeine does not react with the base, but aspirin has some acidic group that reacts with the base, like we have sodium hydroxide here. Once we add it, it converts that aspirin to the salt. Salt is soluble in water, and caffeine will be soluble in dichloromethane. So it will give you two layers, and we can separate using the separatory funnel. Let me put it here and see what happens. I can see some kind of immiscible two layers. Okay. Now, need the separatory funnel. See the separatory funnel. If you are not sure, no, we need the O-ring rest. O-ring, this one only. Thank you. So this one here. We put it here. It's closed. So I don't need funnel. I think I'm confident to pour it. If you are not sure, just use the funnel, okay? Right. We can use a few milliliters of dichloromethane just to make sure we transfer everything. So I use a little bit dichloromethane to transfer everything there. Maybe something left there, okay? I see some solid, but that's part of there. All right. We have two components there. And the dichloromethane is the bottom layer. We have to swirl it and keep painting. And let me show you how to do it anyway. Our O-ring is kind of small, so it's you just keep painting, keep swirling like this, but keep painting. Make sure it's close. You heard the sound? That's the ear pump, okay? Bend it. Now done. Put it back here. Carefully. You take the cap off. While you are draining, the cap must be off. Fine, good. So, I have two layers. I don't know if you can see it clearly from there, but I can see it here. The lower layer is the denser layer, which is dichloromethane. The upper layer is water. So, our aspirin is in upper layer. The caffeine is with dichloromethane. So, we need new days on the high class. Everyone, we were working on the separation of Goody's powder, right? Extraction. So I have the fraction with the methylene chloride. It has caffeine and aspirin. I'm going to extract aspirin with sodium hydroxide. When I put sodium hydroxide, it converts the aspirin to the salt, and it will just pour it here. Also, 2 layer, I added sodium hydroxide, the swirl it here, okay? And keep painting. That's the sound it comes, okay? Okay. As you see, 2 layers there. And based on the density, the bottom layer is organic and the top layer is aqueous. So, as related to separate very well. So you can see here, not sure if it's clear, but here are 2 layers. 2 layers. Okay? 2 layers. I'm going to take the lower layer here. Okay. Upper aqueous layer in this speaker. We're supposed to be extracted as paints. I put the capping back in the Romanian layer and going to add another. Sodium hydroxide. I'm going to extract again the remaining. I can do back and forth inventing. All right, back. Just like the gap. Oh, the lower layer is organic. I'll collect in this one. Okay, this is organic. We'll heat it and evaporate the trichloromethane in a beaker and we'll get caffeine. Okay, so here the second portion I'm putting back to the the top layer, that's the extracted aspirin. Everything is soluble, right? Everything is soluble. So liquid. So what do we do? This is deprotonated with the base. So now we are going to add hydrochloric acid slowly until we get the. We are adding hydrochloric acid in this one slowly to protonate. To protonate that. Acetaminophen and binder. Acetaminophen will be in the liquid and the binder will remain as the solid. There is something left, so we need some more ethanol to transfer. Do you have the bottle like this one, the photo?
See, it did come down. It's fine.
And then it's green and new. I just have to transfer everything. A little bit left is just the part of the error. So we just filter it here. Just filtering. You can find the stain and put on the stain. I see some solid which is good. And initially we separated two components in one to other one. What we had here, we had acetaminophen and binder. Now acetaminophen is dissolved in ethanol. It's here. And the binder remain on the filter paper. I don't know if you can see it. You can see some solid. So we'll dry it in the oven for a while. We wash it, and that's our binder. We weigh it out. You can see it here. That is some good amount of solid. Okay. We'll just dry it. Okay. We can dry in our oven out. And this one, we have acetaminophen dissolved in ethanol. We'll heat it slowly. If you heat too fast, your compound will burn. So we have to evaporate slowly. We'll keep watching while dry. It will keep going. Now, this is the extracted layer of aspirin. I'm going to add hydrochloric acid to protonate it. Now everything is soluble. We should be insoluble. Insoluble, it should be highly acidic, thick precipitate. You can check the pH with the litmus paper to make sure everything is protonated. So have thick layer. Now we can put some water and do the vacuum filtration. Do the vacuum filtration. Do the vacuum filtration, and we'll have all four components of the separation. Everything is done. All came out good. This is the binder, which is already dried. You can see the powder. We can collect the weight. Good. And we calculate the yield. Aspirin came out good. And we have to try a little bit, collect the melting point, analyze, but it's good. Caffeine is really good, nice crystal like a needle shape. The caffeine is really, I like it. It has some, we'll scrap up and we got it. We are expecting very low, like 30-40 milligram, which is good. Now, it's coming, right? The acetaminophen, you can see the solid now. We'll scrap up. We need to wait a little bit longer, maybe when we are heating. Some of the compound may be melted, Once it melted, it takes time to settle. So, one more time I'm telling, while you are heating, you need to be really slow, not too fast. You will burn everything but here we got really, really nice acetaminophen, what it should be, okay? And I don't know any other better way to other than the scrap up the chemical and weigh it out. So, good job, everything went well. So, we have to collect the weight and everything. I'm not going more detail. I will clean up. Thank you. Good luck. New experience.